Hey everybody, today we're going to talk about heart chakra healing.
I'm Heather.
And I'm David
From ZenRoseGarden.com.
Yes. Helping people create
badass lives.
So what is heart chakra healing?
How do you know when you know? How do you know when you know?
How do you know when you know?
How do you know when you know your heart chakra is healed? Okay, sometimes it's different than most people think, how it feels. It's kind of more of this buoyant, neutral feeling where things don't affect you the way that they did before. Like, you don't take things as personally. You don't get offended that easily.
It's a lot different than being numb to the world.
Exactly. I was going to say that. Yeah, it's different than the person who's like, nothing affects me. It's
Did you get offended by that?
I didn't get offended. See,
Okay,
I
good.
didn't see my heart chakra is probably okay. So when you're like so numb that nothing touches you and you don't get offended, I'm a rock.
That is not neutral.
It's probably not a heart chakra that is healed. So when people are saying things that might otherwise offend you if your heart chakra was hurting, and it's just like, well, you can call me whatever name you want, but I'm pretty secure in myself and I'm not going to take it personally.
Right.
And that's what we non-attachment is the word I'm looking for here.
Neutrality, detachment, where you have a compassionate detachment, is the true neutral.
Not a numbness or a detachment from the world or a dissociation from the
No.
world. They're two different things.
If you are checked out, you are not emotionally available to the world or to yourself.
Again, it's one of those tricky places where you may, from the outside observer standpoint, you may not be able to tell the difference between someone who has a healed heart chakra that doesn't get offended, that is like pretty neutral and pretty chill. They may not be like overly exuberant, like, hi, I love everybody, but they also might not be like, I hate everybody either. They might be kind of in that in-between place, and it may be hard for you to understand. It may be hard to observe.
But from the inside, you definitely know when you hit it, when things that used to offend you no longer do, but you're not numb and dead to the world.
I think the biggest indicator of how you know your heart chakra is truly healed is when you have this outpouring of love for yourself and for other people and for the world, and it's just this universal, wonderful, big heart that has no fear of being hurt. It has no fear of going out into the world and experiencing the world and being with the world. You're not afraid to go out into crowds. You're not afraid to travel. You're not afraid of getting hurt because you know yourself.
The natural byproduct of being in that buoyant center is that you know when to give love and when to receive love very simply. You go with the flow, and it's not a difficult thing. You're not trying too hard. You're not overextending. You're not underextending. You're just going wherever that energy flows.
So when your heart chakra is totally healed, you are comfortable in your authentic self. You are comfortable expressing that authentic self without fear of judgment, rejection, or abandonment.
Which is the triad of fear.
The triad of fear.
Yes.
Yeah. Guys, if you want more badass life tips, be sure to subscribe.
And click that bell to turn notifications on.
And we'll see you in the next video.